The end of the year is usually a time for lists, best ofs, worst ofs, and stuff like this. E-Comm is out with its top 10 craziest 911 calls of the year. The list includes a request for help because of a drone stuck in a tree, someone getting bored in traffic, and a chore-dodging teenager. All kidding aside, E-Comm warns anytime a 911 line is taken up for a reason that isn't an emergency, lives could be at risk. Keep that in mind as you hear from the dispatcher who took the #1 call on this year's list.
The call that I took was from someone reporting that they weren't able to get into a gym locker. And in that case, I spoke to the person. They were reporting that what their issue was, and I asked a few extra questions to make sure that they were in fact safe and did not have an emergency, then referred them to our non-emergency line.
Well, for those who plan to have a couple of drinks on New Year's Eve, there are some options to help get you home safely. TransLink is offering free service after 5 o'clock tomorrow night, and it'll stay free until 5 o'clock Sunday morning. Fare gates will remain open, and customers are being advised not to tap compass cards between these hours. In addition to free rides, TransLink says there will be more buses, SkyTrain, and SeaBus service for customers on New Year's Eve. Many people will try and take a taxi on New Year's Eve. The City of Vancouver has issued some temporary taxi licenses over the holidays to make it easier for those looking to hail a cab. But you'll need to have some patience tomorrow night, as you could be waiting much longer than usual.
It's the busiest night of the year, and it's one we hope the weather cooperates, because two major factors are going to affect the availability of the taxis. One is how the weather behaves. Hope it's not slippery. It's kind of on the warm side. That would be great help. And the other factor, again, is how the traffic because you have extra cars in downtown as well.
There's always Operation Red Nose for anyone looking for a safe ride home. If you need a lift, call 1-877-604-NOSE. Volunteers will come pick you up and your vehicle and take both of you home safely. Well, it's a time-honored New Year's Day tradition, taking a bone-chilling dip in the waters of English Bay. Vancouver's Polar Bear Swim dates back to 1920, making it one of the oldest and longest-running in the world. Around a dozen people took part in that first swim, and a record 2,500 people turned out in 2014. Organizers are hoping for a similar turnout this year.
It's going to be a cold day from what I understand, and they're saying that the cold air is on its way, so we expect it to be a chilly day, but hopefully a sunny day. And if that happens, we'll get a pretty good crowd, I would think.